Hello, in this video we're going to just talk about destruction of a planet involving explosive super decompression. So there's a number of ways this can happen. Primarily it is the destruction of the atmosphere which causes a pressure difference between there being atmosphere and vacuum, which results in the catastrophic destruction of a planet. So the ways in which this can happen is where the planet goes into another dimension without its atmosphere. This has occurred in the past. One way of which this could happen is through a tear in the fabric of space, involving the planet being placed into the safety dimension, which I mentioned in an earlier video. So if the planet goes into another dimension without its atmosphere, then you'll have explosive super decompression. What explosive super decompression does is, in the third picture on the right, it causes the planet to break up and fly to pieces because of the explosive super decompression. A second way this could happen is through a wormhole being placed around the planet and the planet being placed into another dimension without its atmosphere. Is exactly the same as a tear in the fabric of space. That event, however, would never happen. A third way which this could happen is if the gravity crystals in the Earth's shell were to be damaged or destroyed, which would result in the loss of the atmosphere. There is another way this could happen, as if the atmosphere was cut by something, which could never happen. So explosive super decompression is where a planet's atmosphere is lost suddenly, causing a pressure difference between there being atmosphere and a vacuum environment, which is what is outside the Earth's atmosphere, which causes complete and total destruction of the shell, and fragments of a planet fly outwards as a result of the force of the explosive super decompression. This also kills all life and soul material that is involved in such an event. Fortunately for us, that has never happened as far as the total loss of a planet. A planet has been put into this situation in the past, but because of safety protocols involving heaven, an intervention was carried out which prevented the total loss of all life on planet. As for this history, the Earth is not at risk at all of suffering any form of explosive super decompression. The people of Earth and all life are safe. In the event that a villain, such as Satan, should try to use such technology, I'll let you all know now that that technology has been sabotaged by heaven already, which is a sign that we're already in the process of trying to get rid of him. So no one on Earth has to worry about explosive super decompression or anything like that, or any of Satan's super weapons that he brags about. All of them are being sabotaged as we speak and have been in the past, in order to prevent anything like this from ever happening ever again. So something like this did occur in a previous history, and that is another story. A sign of this is whenever you see 11:11 on the clock repeatedly, it is a sign from heaven that something like this did almost occur, but an intervention from heaven took place in order to prevent the catastrophic loss of all life on the planet. A message was sent forward in time by a method I mentioned in a previous video, and the response from the future was effectively that everything on Earth, in the universe, and in heavens are going to be okay. Even trillions of zeros into the future, Earth still flourishes, the humankind still flourishes, and everyone is safe and happy. So after we've gotten rid of Satan, everyone is going to be safe and happy and have a good time. I am the Archangel Daniel, and I'm from heaven.